Hey guys. So as many of you might know, I'm a entrepreneur, advisor, and director and trustee in many different businesses. And I've spent the last more than a decade probably in the investment banking space, helping to grow businesses, raise capital for businesses, etc. And today I want to try something a bit different. I actually just watched a really interesting video by Business Insider where they talk about this new industry which is harvesting lotus silk as opposed to normal silk from silkworms. And they go through this really interesting interview with this lady from Myanmar, which is one of the families that is a generational kind of silk producer and manufacturer. And it's a really high-end product. It looks really amazing, and one can only start to kind of get creative about what the kind of luxury applications are for this, and what luxury brands could potentially do with this. And then I thought to myself, well, let's get on the channel and talk to people and understand what are the possibilities and opportunities in terms of the business economics of this product, and how could we potentially explore setting up an online business that is a high ticket offer from this product, since it is so expensive, right? So in the video, the lady goes on to say that she manufactures, let's call it $200 value scarves from the silk that she harvests. So, could we, look at a drop shipping model where this could be a potential e-com store? Could we look at kind of getting together a co-op of designers or luxury brands, think Dolce & Gabbana plus Smeg, and, have them partner and look at different ways they could apply the silk in their own designs? And really, how just do we create a high ticket offer from something that is rare and expensive and finite, and use this kind of social media leverage and attention that Business Insider has given this product, this trendiness, to be able to ride that wave into a profitable online business. So for me, if it was me starting this business, obviously the first thing is supply. Right? So we have to figure out, where do we get the supply? Do we have to get in touch with the lady in Myanmar in order to get the supply? And if not, then who is that distributor? Once we've got the distributor locked up, the next point is to obviously get samples to ensure the quality of the product, right? This could potentially be a paid exercise, won't be free, might take some legwork from you, and there might be language barriers, etc., to consider. So maybe email is best, and get some samples over of the product. Test the product, test its quality, make sure that it's kind of up to scratch, something that you're looking for, something that you could sell. And obviously, kind of the two boxes that get ticked at this point is that it's small and it's light, right? So from a shipping perspective and a logistics perspective, those two things are really awesome. So this is potentially something you could sell on Amazon, on Etsy, through your own Shopify store, or kind of another platform that you believe works for you. So once you've got the product sorted and you can confirm kind of supply quantities and minimum order values, and all of that makes sense for you, obviously now the next step is really setting up your online store, right? So getting together some stock design shots. I would recommend, if it was me doing the business, I would not skimp on the photography, and get like a really high, kind of the best fashion style photographer that I could find to take images of it, and also take pictures of people wearing the product, not just the product itself. And when you're doing this, think about your client avatar, your ideal target market. What do they look like? And make sure that the images that you create match what your audience looks like, the type of things that your audience wears, how they would wear it, how they would perceive it, how they would style it, right? And then the next thing is to kind of start getting the product in the hands of some of your ideal target customers so you can create testimonials, right? So going out into the market and getting some testimonials from ideally influencers in the space, in the fashion space, in the luxury space, that you could potentially use to build trust and credibility with your audience, right? And once you've got that done, to obviously load those up onto the site. And then really it's to get down to the marketing. And obviously your marketing's got to be twofold. You've got to do organic for the long term, and your content marketing strategy needs to be really great. And then of course you've got to do paid because you've got to run traffic. And then, the third thing is you've got to build your email list, right? So that you can have repeat customers. Because the idea here is to always be looking at how you can maximize the share of wallet you have of your ideal client target market, and how can you increase the lifetime value of that target market, right? So those are the things that you've got to do. And then you've obviously got to test the market, right? So you've got to allocate a certain amount of spend to paid, and then you've got to run it, and then you've got to look at your metrics, because the only way to create a sustainable, scalable business is to run that business by the numbers. So you have to understand, what is your customer acquisition cost? What is your conversion rate? And what is the lifetime value of your clients? What are the unit economics that you're going to be looking at in order to maintain and ensure that there's long-term sustainability in this business? And that's the way you've got to do it, right? So that's kind of, for this video, what I would be thinking about if I was trying to start a luxury e-com business in the fashion space, off a product that was trending. So I hope that you enjoyed that, and I look forward to your feedback and your comments. And watch out for the next video. Subscribe so you don't miss it, and tick the bell for notifications. Cheers.